Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Thursday. It is March 12th. Yes, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's a kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. I had a brain fart there. The funny thing is I'm off tomorrow. I have a 3-day weekend, and it's funny because I originally this is the only thing I could think of, because when I asked for this day off like in January. I think I asked for it off because it's Friday the 13th, and I thought it like was a joke in my head. So I'm like, "Oh, I'm just going to ask for it off and see if I get it off," and I got it off. But last week I realized I was off tomorrow, and I'm like, "Why am I off on the 13th?" And then I was like, "Friday the 13th?" So I think I'm going to watch scary movies all day. Probably zombie movies though. I'm not a fan of Friday the 13th. Michael Myers. I like Halloween. Maybe I'll watch Halloween. But yeah, I think I just asked for it off because it was Friday the 13th, because I have no appointments, like nothing, nothing. And I'm like, and when I realized I was off the whole weekend, I thought, oh, it's the weekend before St. Patty's Day. I'm like, so I'll make my corned beef and stuff and do my meal over the weekend instead of trying to do it on Tuesday after work. So tomorrow morning, I will be putting all my stuff in the oven and the crock pot, and hopefully I'll have enough for 3 days dinner, because that's the plan. I don't know that, if you ever cooked a corned beef, those things shrink. Like everything shrinks. Why does stuff shrink? Everything shrinks. Everything. All right. I'm just joking around. We got Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman. You can find this at My Intuitive Intention on Etsy. If you go to intuitiveintention.com, it's just going to forward you to his Etsy shop to make a purchase. I know this because I just ordered 2 decks from him. Hey, there's my neighbor walking his doggy. All right. We got 1 on the table. 2 on the table. That was weird. Like, it was almost like I threw it, but I didn't throw it. I didn't throw it. I didn't mean to lay a hand on them. I don't know where that came from. I just heard throwing fists. Somebody getting in a fight? Could be this reading. I'm not going to lie. We got 3 on the table. 2 of them are kings. 2 of them are kings. 3 on the table, no major. No reverse. 4 on the table, no major, no reverse. 5 on the table. 5 on the table, no major, no reverse. Now we got a queen out here. Okay. 2 more shuffles. I don't want to say what I'm gonna say until the rest of the cards fall out, because yeah. You guys know how I do readings. I don't really get like people specific readings. I just usually don't, because I don't want to cater to the romance sect of tarot and oracle. I just don't. If I feel it, if it shows up in the cards, then I read it. But I'm not one of those readers that's like, oh, yep, you got love coming in, and they're coming in the next 3 weeks. Oh, yep, you got love coming in sometime in summer. Like, I'm not that reader, y'all. Okay, we got 7 on the table, no major, no reverse. 1 more shuffle. Oh, you're taking me out of my comfort zone. What is this? Oh, wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Sun, along with 7 of Swords and Temperance. 9 of Cups. Top of the deck, Page of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. All right. So we've got 8 with bottom of the deck. We've got no majors, and we've got no reverse. We've got King of Swords. We've got King of Pentacles. We've got 8 of Cups. 3 of Wands. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got a Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. And bottom of the deck is 10 of Swords. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So here's the deal. These are people. I'm not as soon as the two kings fell out, and then the queen fell out, the Queen of Swords fell out as the 5th card. Like, these are people. There's 4 people here. There's a King of Swords, a King of Pentacles, a Queen of Swords, and a Knight of Pentacles. And take how it resonates, okay? Because it's just energy. So let's say the 2 kings and the Knight are masculine and the Queen is feminine. So the Queen is making a choice between, like, has a choice between 2 kings and a Knight. Or technically, right? Like the two kings, the Knight could be choosing the Queen, and the Queen is like, well, why do I have 3 people after me? There's something about, like, options, and not in like a nasty, gross, disgusting kind of way. Like, it's just something about options. Because I'm just going to be honest. I think all 4 of these energies are looking for a new beginning. They're looking for a new start, a new person. These are all people that are on their own spiritual path, okay? They're going in their own directions, on their own path, career, spirituality, love, that kind of thing. Like, they're all working towards something. And it's varying degrees of success, right? Because not everybody's the same. Not everybody considers success the same thing. Not everybody considers being a millionaire the most successful thing. I'm just saying. So, I'm just going to say this. And this is just an example, but like this King of Swords, they could be in real estate, okay? This King of Pentacles could be an artist. This Queen of Swords could be like me and work in a warehouse. This Knight of Pentacles could be like how I used to be and they work in retail, but they're all successful at what they do. And they obviously could be doing other things too. It's not like they have to be tied down to one thing. They're all looking for growth. They're all looking for abundance. With this 3 of Wands. And it could even be, so like I'm saying the 2 kings and the Knight are masculine, right? And the Queen is feminine. You can flip that. You could say the Queen is a masculine and these 2 kings and this Knight are feminines. And, like this masculine has to choose between 3 feminines. You could totally say that. And whoever, because I'm gonna say this, whoever the Queen is, they're choosing. So again, it could be a masculine, it could be feminine. You can flip-flop that. It doesn't matter. It's just energy. but they're burdened. Like they don't know. Like this is I swear to God, y'all, I don't usually get readings like this. I usually don't. And not that it's not good. It's a good reading. It's just I don't usually get stuff like this. Um like this is somebody that's going to meet three people, or they might have already met them, right? But they're going to come to the realization that these three people, all of them are good for them. And they're going to come to the realization that these three people are interested in them. And it's going to be one of those things where this person is going to be like, well, I'm not going to juggle three people. I'm not going to do, a real relationship, a friends with benefits, a side piece, like I'm not going to juggle these people. Like I need to make a decision. Like, do I want to be with one of these people? Or do I just want to keep going and, figure that out later? Somebody's really going to be in their head about this. I mean, I would be too. Three options. And again, it's not giving like a bad, like that's why I'm saying like whoever this is, like they know they like if they have three people interested in them and they actually like all three of these people, they know they have to make a decision. They know they can't, mess around with all three of these people. Because it's not like a. Why did I just hear Dirty Nelly? There's if you've ever been to Illinois or if you've lived in Illinois, there's a bar. Is it technically Palatine or is it Arlington Heights? It's in Palatine or Arlington Heights, Illinois. It's called Dirty Nelly's. I've been there once. One of my old friends used to go there all the time. She lives kind of over by there. Dirty Nelly's. Oh my God. I think one time, actually, I think I was there twice because I think the one time was relatively like, just whatever, night out at the bar. But there was another time I think we went and there was like a big band, big local band playing and a shit ton of people. And there was something, I don't remember because there were like four or five of us there together. And there was something about a woman in the parking lot trying to get away from a guy. Not like he was gonna attack her or anything like that. It was just like, I mean, I guess technically he was hassling her or something like that, and she was just trying to like get in her car and drive away. But I think she was drunk and she couldn't remember her car. Because my friend went up to her and asked her if she was okay, and she was like, "I'm just trying to get the hell out of here." Ah, dirty Nellies. Dirty Nellies. Yeah, it's not like a horrible energy. It's just somebody realizing like I got to make a decision. I can't play the field with three freaking people. Shit, two is hard. Forget about three. And they all so Rob Barthelman, this is what he put on the King of Swords, he put rational, the King of Pentacles, he put reliability, and the Knight of Pentacles, he put commitment. Now, a knight is going to be a little lower on the scale than a king, but it's kind of funny because people would tell you like, oh, you don't want a page energy, which I probably would agree with, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a knight, somebody like in knight status, because to me that still leaves you room for more growth, more expansion. You're not quite, you know what I mean, like you're not a king, you're not an emperor, you're still building, you're still growing, you're still learning. There's always the possibility for more. So for me, like I actually like the knight energy, that, and maybe it's just because I like younger men. I don't know, but I actually kind of like that. And it's giving me like three who again, whether they're men or women, it doesn't matter. He, she, they, it doesn't matter. They're all giving off three very positive vibrations. Like I could see somebody having a hard time. Like I really could see somebody being like, how am I supposed to make this decision? Hello? What am I supposed to do here? Give me a little guidance. That's seriously what I see. Because even the Queen of Swords, Rob Barthelman put on there informed decisions. And again, they all just want a new start. All four of them, all four of these energies want a new start, a new beginning, happily ever after kind of thing. I just heard the song. I think it's Ever After from the movie Ever After, right? With the little redhead. I can't remember what her name is. She was in Superman, right? Superman? The little redhead. Anyway, she was in the movie. It was like a fairy tale movie, Ever After, with Patrick Dempsey, I think. Because she was like Cinderella, I think, right? Technically, I can't remember. I used to love that movie, y'all. I used to watch that movie all the time. I haven't watched that movie. That movie has to be like 20 years old, right? Am I crazy? Now I feel like I need to Google it just for my own peace of mind. Um, yeah, I'm hearing the song "Ever, Ever, Happy Ever After" or whatever it is. Carrie Underwood, right? Carrie Underwood. Isn't that what it's called? Because I'm seeing the one with Drew Barrymore, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so what is the movie called? I can't remember her name. Let me look for Patrick Dempsey. I know the song is called. Okay, Patrick Dempsey. I'm pretty sure that's him. Enchanted. Enchanted, 2007. Holy crap, y'all. Next year, it'll be 20 years old. Next year, it'll be 20 years old. Oh my god, Susan Sarandon was the evil queen. James Mars, Amy Adams, Giselle. James Marsden was Prince Edward. he was such he was such a doofus. Idina Menzel was in it. Hilarious. Julie Andrews was the narrator. Yeah. I loved that movie. I used to love that freaking movie. Is it actually? It is a Disney movie. I wonder if I can buy it on Prime or if it's not available on there. I don't know. I can't remember if they do Disney movies on there or not. You think they would? You would think they would want the money, but whatever. Whatever. But yeah, I'm hearing Ever, Ever After. I think I have that on my playlist actually. I don't know, man. Like you got four people looking for looking for happily ever after, and one person's got to make a decision. That is rough. That is rough. So I'm gonna let this go, but I just want to say that, um, like I specifically got relationship romance vibe specifically, and you guys know I don't usually get that. However, if for some reason you need to switch that to like career or something like that, you definitely could do that. It's just that's not at all what I was getting, and you guys know I I am Kimberly Ann Brown. I do not go looking for romance. I mean, I wish, but I do not. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope everybody has a lovely Thursday evening. I am off tomorrow. I will be on doing readings. As far as I know, I have no plans. I should be at home most of the day, so I will talk to you all tomorrow.